between 3/8 and 1/2 of an inch from the top, and then I just eyeball the rest for the spacing, and you want to space it out about 1 millimeter or so, but it's about this much, and you can eyeball it or you can use a ruler. And then so you're going to put 3 on this side and then 1 on this side, and then make sure that it's lined up with this card pocket right here. Okay, so now we're going to make the card pocket that is going to be behind the ID, and then attach the ID and trim it and everything like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut out 2 pieces of your pocket color that are 3 3/4 inches long, and then you're going to cut out 1 piece of clear tape that's 3 3/4 inches long. So you're going to take 1 piece of your duct tape, and then take the other piece, and then you're going to overlap this piece just a little bit, about 1 millimeter or so, and it doesn't have to be perfect. So you should have a sheet like this, and then you're just going to turn this over, and then you're going to put that piece of clear tape on there and just align it with the bottom. So just take your time, and sometimes it gets a little off, and then just peel it up. So like that. So now this piece is going to be way too long, so you're going to want to cut it down here. So cut it so that it is in between 2 1/4 inches and 2 3/8. So just in the middle there, and it doesn't have to be exact. I like to do it a bit over because you can always trim some off. So you can just cut that with your ruler like so. And now it should look something like this. And then you're going to take your ID, and I pre-cut mine, so you want to cut it with a ruler, and you want to cut it to in between 3 1/2 inches long and 3 5/8 inches long, and then this way you're going to cut it between 2 1/4 inches long and 2 3/8 inches long. So you should have that, and then you're going to cut out a 3 3/4 inch piece of your trim color, and then cut that in half lengthwise, and then you're going to cut a piece of that is the same height as this, and then first you're going to trim it to 1/4 inch. So just do that now. So just line your ruler up with 1/4 inch on your cutting mat. And some cutting mats have dots, so you can use the dots too. And again, put the side that you cut facing inward, so it's the straight part, and it should be like that. And then you can fold it in, and you want to cut this piece off so that you won't see the stickiness behind here. So you can go ahead and do that now. Okay, so now once you have this trimmed, you're going to take a piece the other piece of tape, and then just trim it to 1/4 inch, and then I'm actually gonna trim a little off here, and trim any excess off if you have any. And after we trim it, we're gonna clear tape it, well, after we attach it to the card pocket. So once again, just line it up with 1/4 inch. And you want to line it up with the side that doesn't have the trim. So there should be some sticky hanging off like this. So there should be a bit of sticky over here, and it should be lined up over here. So it's going to be like that. So now you're going to take your card pocket and line it up with the top of the card pocket so that the plastic lines up with the top. And then you're just going to fold it over once that's lined up. So just like that. And so it should look like that. And then you're going to take this little piece and you're just going to fold it so that it creates a triangle. So just fold it like so, and I'm sorry if this is a bit fuzzy, so it should look like that. Okay, so now you're going to cut a piece of clear tape that's 3 3/4 inches long, cut it in half lengthwise, and then cut one of those pieces 1 millimeter over 2 inches. So you're going to take that slightly over 2-inch piece, and then you're going to use the edge of the tape for this one, and then you're going to clear tape this. So overlap it again about maybe a little less than 1/4 inch, and then just put it like that, and then you're just going to just get all the air bubbles out so it's all nice and clear taped. So like that, and then just peel this up, and there will be a lot of sticky left over, so just again cut it so that you won't see the sticky when you fold it over. So I'm just gonna cut this down. And then just fold it over like so. So now this piece is clear tape, now I have to clear tape this piece. So take the other half piece and then pretty much do the exact same thing, and again line it up with the bottom here and overlap it about 1/4 inch or so, and then get all the air bubbles out. And I actually overlap that a bit too much, but it's okay. Okay, so just make sure to get all the air bubbles out, and then you should have this, and then just fold this piece over like this and just smooth it out a bit. And then now you're going to have a piece, I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to see, but there should be a piece right here, and you're going to cut a slit right here. So cut a slit down like this. So you should have a piece like this, and then like a little triangle. So fold the little rectangle over, and then just fold the triangle over. So that way it's nice and smooth, and the clear tape goes along this little angle. So now you should have this clear taped, and then you're just going to stick this on, and then make sure it lines with this top pocket here. So you can go do that now. Okay, so now for covering the sticky in the bottoms of the pockets. As you can see, I put this card pocket on, and yeah, so you're going to cut out 2 pieces of clear tape that are 3 3/4 inches long, and then cut each of those pieces in fourths lengthwise. So this is just going to cover the sticky in the pockets. So just fold the card pocket back like this, and then just simply put it half on the pocket and then half on the hidden, and just like that, just clear tape it down so it should be covered, and then just fold it back up, and then just do that for all 5 pockets, but don't do anything to the ID yet. Okay, so now we're going to take one of those strips of clear tape that you cut out, and then just flip this ID up and cover the sticky in the top of the ID, and just like that, and then again smooth it out so it should look like this, and then just fold it just to make sure that it folds nicely. And then there's going to be a little piece of clear tape right here, and you can just go ahead and cut that off. Take 2 pieces of scrap tape and put them one on there and then one on there so that the pockets stay, and trim anything on the sides or the bottom once you have done that. So now this is what it should look like. And then you're going to cut out a piece of duct tape that is 3 3/4 inches long, and then cut that in half lengthwise. And then take the straight side, and then we're going to make it so that it's about 3/8 of an inch, and I'm actually just going to trim a bit off like that, and just line it up with a line on your cutting mat, and then take your ruler and so take your ruler and then align it with about 1 millimeter below 3/8 of an inch. You can do that, or you can do 3/8 of an inch. I don't like it quite as thick as 3/8 of an inch, but you can do it somewhere close to 3/8 of an inch. And just put it along the ruler like this, and so it should look like that. So you should have a lot of sticky up here, and I like to just go like this so that you can see where the hidden ends and if it's straight or not. So now just take this piece and fold it over like that, and then you're going to peel this up. So what you should have is just a piece of sticky here, and you're going to cut a slit that goes from here and then slant it. So like this, like that, and then just fold this piece over so that it creates a nice rounded edge. And it doesn't matter how thick this is because you won't see it anyway. So now turn it over and then make sure that this is straight, which it is. And now you should have a piece of sticky at the top here. And so what you're going to do is you're going to slowly peel this up. So you should have something that looks like this. And you're just going to see where this piece here ends, and it ends right here. So then you're just going to cut a slit straight down from there. So basically what this is doing is it's just cutting off a piece that you don't need. So you should have cut like that, and then just peel it off. So you should have a piece that looks like that, and then you can just fold this piece over.